My Hebrew brothers and sisters, 12 tribes of Israel scattered out over the earth. This is your Moray, Dr. Yeshu, and we just want to say thank you again for your subscriptions, your likes, your comments, and thank you for your prayers. My brothers and sisters, we are asking you to talk with your friends and your loved ones. Encourage them to subscribe and to like and to make comments on this channel. Praise his holy name. My brothers and sisters, as we reach out to the 12 tribes of scattered people, our brothers and sisters, our cousins, my brothers and sisters are scattered all over the earth, and they need to hear the message. And I am one of the messengers that Yahweh has called to send the alarm out and to help to encourage and to bring our people back to him. So, as we continue, we're in Psalm 25 and verse 18, and we're considering the prayer for guidance and protection. And on verse 18, we're still dealing with the word, the letter resh. Excuse me. Resh. Wickedness. Wicked. That's what it is, the resh here stands for here in this acrostic. And we say that the psalmist is asking Yahweh to look upon his affliction and his pain. Okay, we just talk about to look, and we talk about, viewing, to see, we know that Yahweh is aware, and we're calling Yahweh's attention to what we are going through. Okay, and so my brothers and my sisters, many of us are still going through, affliction, and we have pain, pain of the past, pain of the present, and if we don't take care, we're going to have pain of the future. So, right now, we're in the present, right? We're not in the future yet. So just ask Yahweh to help you in your situation. Just look to him. Because my brothers and my sisters, the government can help you with a little bit of resources here and there, but they're not the ultimate provider. We need to, pray to Yahweh and trust him, and Yahweh will use the same people who are holding out on you. Yahweh will use them, touch their hearts. And, politics is like, sometimes I say it's amusing, okay? We will have one president that comes in and say, okay, we're going to help the poor people. And we have another president who will come in and say, no, they need to go fend for themselves. Because if we keep giving them, they're going to depend on it, and we're going to have to continue to give them. The one government say, come, we're going to help them, and we're going to teach them a trade, and we're going to show them how they can, help to take care of themselves. So one group of people want to help, and one other group said no. Okay? And I don't know how you feel about like student loan. Oh boy. My brothers and sisters, I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to tell you that I owed a student loan. When I did my PhD in education, I had to get a lot of money borrowed, a lot of money, and I'm paying it back. And most recent time, we hear that we're going to get a relief, and then the opposition leadership went up against the present leadership, and then they took them to court, and then the judge sided and the opposition and say, okay. So we're back to square one, and all of us, millions of us who have student loan, got to start repaying. Okay? All right. So some of these add to many people's pain, additional stuff. You got to pay, you got to, okay. But this one is said here, look upon mine affliction and my pain. Look upon my affliction and my pain. My brothers and sisters, the something just come to my mind as I'm talking here. We have a lot of teachers, right? We have a lot of people who are on YouTube channel teaching. And sometimes people just get the feeling of, so you're just going to go there and go teach. If you don't have any experience in life, you do not have any experience in life, you cannot wholeheartedly teach Yahuwah's word. I'm not going to be dogmatic about it. I'm just going to tell you that's the plain truth. Because when you teach, okay, and you never had any experience on the thing that you're talking about, you talk about it. You're talking about it, but you never experience it. That's hypocrisy. So what you're going to tell the people that you're teaching, the people who you're teaching, they're having issues. How you going to approach this in telling them how to solve the problem, how to meet those needs? It's like some of the world religions, okay, and some of them, where they have priests, and the priest must take the vow of celibacy. The same priest will have to ordain other people, like marriage, like, to a couple come from marriage counseling. The priest never have a wife, never been married. But here, sitting right before him, this man and his expected wife, his fiance, they come for counseling. What kind of counsel the priest going to give them about marrying, how to live as wife and husband? Tell me. Have you ever thought about it? He never been married. Never been married. You don't have any children. How are we going to tell those people how to live as wife and husband and to raise their children if he hasn't had that experience? See, this is what I'm telling you. But when I started out in ministry, I was married. And till later on, I got married. But let me tell you this, brothers and sisters. I found myself counseling a couple. Never been married. But you know what? It was such a dire situation. The man was a deacon in a church, well known in his community, has a big business. They have children, grown children. And I used to go to this place to preach when I was in Bible college and, spend the weekend you know, go Friday and stay there and then return Sunday night back to the campus. And I never forget, it's Sunday. I was having, meal, dinner. And while we were right there around the table, the wife said to me, Pastor Josh, my husband, so, right before my husband and I. And I have to stop and I think back. I said, if I thought for a moment, I said, Lord, I said, I'm not married. How can I talk to him? Well, you know what I did? I remember how my mom and my dad, I remember how they lived. And I watched them. And I was able to use my parents' example. What they did. I said, this is how they did it. This is how they did it. They have argument. They had a conversation. They had an argument. Hard argument. But this is how they solved it. My brothers and sisters, here the psalmist is asking, to look upon his affliction and his pain. His pain. And the word pain here is amal. Amal. It means trouble. It means labor. It means toil. Trouble, labor, and toil. And this amount to grievance, iniquity, mischief, misery, painful situation, my brothers and sisters, perverseness, sorrow, amal, toil. That is, it's like wearing effort, hence worry of body and mind, grievance, vouchness, iniquity, mischief, something miserable, my brothers, some misery. We talk about pain, some painful. We talk about perverseness, sorrow, toil, travail, trouble, wearisome, wickedness. These are some of the things we're talking about here. When the psalmist talk about my distress and my pain, my brothers and sisters, let me say this. He said, look upon my affliction, look upon my pain. And then he used the term, he said, forgive all my sins. You're going to make sure that there's nothing coming between him and Yahweh, so that when he sends prayer and his request up, that it will not be heard. You want to make sure he keeps a short account with Yahweh. My brothers and sisters, we are to do the same. Make sure that we're not asking Yahweh to forgive us for something that we didn't forgive our brothers and sisters who come to us for forgiveness. We hear, so Nasa means to lift or to carry, to take. When it's a forgive here is asking Yahweh to lift his sins, to carry his sin, to take his sin away, to accept, advance, to arise and able to armor, to suffer, to be a bearer, to bring forth. Asa. come from a word, abad, nasa, a primitive root to lift in a great variety of applications, my brothers and sisters, literally or figuratively, to accept, arise, to suffer, to bring forth. It's a carry away, take it away. Yahweh said, as far as the east is from the west, so far has he removed our transgression. Cast it away. Desire, my brothers and sisters, is to exact, to forgive. Praise his holy name. Pardon. And when he said forgive here, he's talking about asking Yahweh to pardon. Father, regard, respect my situation. Take it away. Utterly take it away. I yield to you. We've got to yield to Yahweh. Ask him to take it away. Praise his holy name. And verse 19 also deals with resh, wickedness, wicked. To consider. It said, consider mine enemies, for they are many, and they hate me with cruel hatred. Yes, my brothers and sisters. This is how it is, our enemies. They hate us. They hate us. And notice that they say here, they hate us with cruel hatred. Consider, ra'ah, to see. To see. Word here, the Hebrew word is resh, aleph, and he. Ra'ah. And it means to see, advise, to cause, to show self, sight to others, to see, literally or figuratively, numerous applications. And it means here, advise, appear, approve, behold, certainly consider, discern. Yes, my brothers and my sisters. We talked about it a little earlier. In the same word here. Ra means one upon another. To cause, to let, to see, to show self, to think, to view. It's like a vision. See. They say, Father, hate me. Look at the word hate there. The word hate. For they are many, and they hate me with cruel hatred. Sane. Sane means to hate. Sane. That's sin, nun, and aleph. Sin, nun, and aleph. And it means to hate. Exceedingly hateful. Exceedingly hateful. It's like the enemy, they are our foe. They are hateful, they are odious, utterly. And my brothers and sisters, to hate personally, the enemy are their foe. They're hateful. These people are odious. They're utterly hateful. You know. And so the psalmist is asking here. You know, he said, for they hate me with cruel hatred. I want you to notice the word hate there and the word hatred. You know, they're close together. You know, cruel hatred is like sina. The word hatred here is the word sina, hating, or to be hated, hatred. Okay, and what is saying here? They're exceedingly hateful. They hate you so much that they can't even stand to see the ground that you walk on. They would hoping that the earth would just open and just you vanished. Exceedingly hateful. Sana. You know, there. It's like full red. They hate you so bad. They hate you so bad. My brothers and sisters, our time running out for this session, and we'll come back. And so we're going to ask you to be a blessing to someone today and walk with the King. Shalom, my brothers and sisters. Shalom.